Shares of Chinese electric vehicle maker Nio has collapsed from all-time high around $10 on March 1st, 2019 to around $56 on October 13th, 2019, due to the fear of company might go bankrupt. In this video, my goal is to make an educated analysis if there is any chance Nio will go bankrupt, and will I be buying shares at $56? Note, not financial advisor. Please do your own research. This video is for entertainment purpose only. Nio was supposed to report second quarter earnings around early August, but was delayed to around September 24th, which further escalated the stock price drop in September. In fact, there was many rumors that the company is having a hard time raising cash, and the death of Tesla of China is near. Even on Twitter, many investors and short sellers are tweeting Nio Q, which when you put a Q behind a ticker symbol for the stock, it means the company is bankrupt. So how bad was Nio Q2 2019 report? Let's take a look. They delivered 3,140 vehicles of ES8 and 413 vehicles of ES6 for a total delivery of 3,553 for the Q2 2019. When I look at Nio Q2 report, I think the most important thing to look at is the vehicle margin, because I want to know is the car profitable using third-party manufacturing instead of manufacturing your own vehicle. So their vehicle margin was negative 24.1%. Because this quarter they had a recall, the margin is very bad. Since recall is just one-time expense, we can just look at vehicle margin without the recall cost for Q2, which is negative 4%, a 3.2% improvement from Q1 2019 of 7.2%. During Q2 2019, they lost $469.9 million non-GAAP, which is pretty amazing loss since their revenue for the quarter was only $219.7 million, and their delivery was only around 3,500 vehicles. I remember when Tesla was doing 4,000 to 5,000 delivery per quarter, Tesla loss was only around $80 million per quarter, and Tesla had a positive gross margin of around 20% per car. Another thing I am keeping my eyes on is $200 million convertible note funding from Tencent and Nio CEO, which they are expected to close at the end of September, and right now it's October. No official release. The note has been closed. Now you are catch up with state about Nio. We are going to answer the question that you've been waiting for. Will Nio go bankrupt? Let's break it down. So as of June 30th, 2019, not October, June 30th, 2019, they have about $503.4 million in the bank. During Q2 2019 earnings call, CFO said they will cut their loss dramatically and operation costs dramatically by doing the following. 1. Not going to open any more Nio's house. Those Nio retail stores are super high-end, super expensive. I don't support it anyway. 2. Fire around 2 1,000 workers to cut costs. 3. Reduce operating costs by partnering with third parties to open those small Nio spaces. They plan to open around 200 of those this year, and the partners will pay the construction costs for them to probably take a small cut of the Nio vehicle sale. 4th, since they only have around 503 million cash left, they will also be probably cutting costs on advertisement, R&D, which is research and development, and other small non-essential expense. If CEO do some hardcore cost cutting, they might be able to lose only 250 million on Q3 2019. I know this is too optimistic, but I'm an optimistic person. And keep out the hardcore cutting for Q2, and their budget of $500 million will last them probably until December 2019. This is assuming the $200 million note funding from Tencent and Nio CO did not get approved. If they got approved, I'm 90% sure they can survive until December. So what happened after December 2019? They have to continue to raise cash to keep the door open, or offer notes if investors are willing to buy them. If they can't get any cash, they will definitely go bankrupt or get acquired by another company. So will I buy some shares as well? Yeah, just a small amount, since the company valuation is only around $1.6 billion. That's pretty cheap for a car manufacturer that's doing almost $1 billion revenue for 2019. So I'm only going to get around like 0.5% of my portfolio. This is a very risky stock. This is type of stock that will probably drop around another 50% Monday because it's so risky. The end. Thank you. Please shop and like.